Energy Flow in Ecosystems by Khan Academy. Here are some key words that you should try to recognize before reading. Number 1, producers. Producers use sunlight to produce energy. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process where plants convert sunlight into usable energy and food. Consumers. Consumers are animals that eat plants. Dissipated. Dissipated is when something disappears or goes away. In an ecosystem, energy flows in one direction. Scientists call this unidirectional. What that means is that the energy is not recycled, but instead it will generally start off as light from the sun and will ultimately end up as heat. Energy passes through several phases on its journey from light to heat. It begins as light from the sun and is captured by plants and algae. These plants are called producers and are able to use the sunlight in order to produce energy. Photosynthesis is the process where plants convert sunlight into usable energy. Consumers are animals that eat the plants. When they do this, the energy from the plants passes to the animal and changes forms as the consumer uses this energy. The energy will continue to change forms as it passes from the sun to the producer to a variety of consumers, and then decomposes back into the earth. Each time the energy changes forms, some of it is converted to heat. Heat is a form of energy, so the total amount of energy stays constant, but some of that energy is released into the air and is no longer able to be used as an energy source for living organisms. Eventually, the energy that's entered the ecosystem as sunlight is dissipated or released back into space as heat. Because of the one-way flow of energy through ecosystems, every ecosystem needs a constant supply of energy, usually from the sun, in order to function. As long as the sun is supplying energy, ecosystems have a source to pull from. In conclusion, energy can be passed between organisms, but it cannot be fully recycled because some of it is lost as heat in each transfer. Please take a look at the diagram provided to have a better understanding of how this works.